Hi everyone. Now, remember when Dylan gave me these cans of Abbey Ale to try?
Abbey Ale.
Oh wow, Abbey Ale. There you go. Oh, thanks mate, I really appreciate that. That's awesome. He picked them up in Western Australia and brought them over for me to give them a go. So today's the day I'm going to give the Abbey Ale a crack and see what it's like. Now, an Abbey Ale is traditionally an ancient beer, a recipe that the Belgians used to make. It's kind of an ancient form of beer making. It's actually made quite similarly to the way that the monasteries in France used to produce wine. Except this is a Belgian way that the monks used to make beer. Now, a lot of beers like to write a spiel on the back of them to let you know what it's about. So let's read the back of this one. Abbey Ale is a traditional monastic ale. It's golden in colour, blessed with the sense of fruit and spice, with a delicate champagne-like finish, balanced with a hint of bitterness. Champagne-like? Ooh, that sounds nice. Let's read on. Following the 1500-year-old rule of Saint Benedict, the monks of New Norcia welcomed all visitors to their monastic town. This ale is a celebration of cultures, tastes, aromas and tradition, in the celebration of relationships between the monks of New Novia and the mash brewing in the Swan Valley. Oh, there you go. Now apparently the darker Abbey Ales are less alcoholic and the lighter ones are higher in alcohol. This one here is 7.3% alcohol volume, approximately 2.15 standard drinks. Now apparently also these drinks are not meant for sculling, they're meant for sipping. So let's see what colour this ale is. My second favourite sound in the world. Oh, it smells strong, that's for sure. It smells nice though. Let's suss it out. That looks alright, doesn't it? It's got a few bubbles in there. It's taking a while to settle down, but it looks pretty good. I quite like the look of that. I like the look of that colour. Beautiful caramelised colour there. Oh yeah. Wow, that smells strong. Anyway, let's give it a crack. Whoa, man. It's got a really nice, bold flavour about it. Tastes really caramelly. It does kind of taste fruity, that's for sure. And the aftertaste is quite bitter, but it's not too bitter. It's actually quite a nice mellow sort of aftertaste. I've only had that much of it and I can already feel the alcohol heading straight to my head. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's brought a smile to my face. Oh, I just tried sculling it and I really just can't. It definitely is a nice sipping beer, but it's got a really nice flavour to it. It's a caramelly sort of flavour. It's got that bitterness in the aftertaste, but it's not a overpoweringly bad bitterness. It's got just a nice aftertaste. It's just sliding its way down my throat. I can feel it reaching the esophagus right about now. It's brought a smile to my face. My head's as light as a feather, and I've only had that much. I'm going to finish this whole can and just see what I'm like after it, because that's 2 standard drinks. Right, let's see if how fast I can drink it. Come on. Oh, that was probably 1.5 shots of tequila right there. Come on, baby. The golden nectar. I just want to give a really big shout out to the man or woman who invented beer. Thank you very much. It's one of my favourite drinks. It did take me quite a while to get used to it, and the only reason I started drinking it really was because it was the cheapest. When you were out night clubbing as a kid, you know, it was the cheapest. Not as a kid, I mean as an adult. But it was always much cheaper than the spirits. I had to force myself to drink it, and I'm so glad I did. Oh, I probably shouldn't have sculled it because, oh, mate, it's really not for sculling. Oh, I'm going to be struggling finishing this off, actually. This would actually be a really good beer to share. 2 glasses, a nice view, 2 good mates, having a nice cold Abbey Ale. What more do you want? I think I'll just sip the rest of this. I actually thought it would probably go really straight to my head a lot faster, but it hasn't. Sculling it has actually kind of mellowed me out a little bit more. Oh, mate, I'd be struggling to drink 2 or 3 of these in a row, that's for sure. A really nice just sipping beer if you want a couple of beers but you don't feel like a couple, you feel like one. Abbey Ale should give you that buzz that you're craving for. Well done the monks for producing this and using your beliefs for good instead of evil. It's a pretty good drop. Apparently it's pretty expensive too. Dylan said it was like $5 a can or something, so it's not cheap. That's $30 a 6-pack. But if you're after a nice full flavoured beer that does the job in just one sip, this is the beer for you. Anyway, Benedictine monks, thanks a lot for making the Abbey Ale. It's a nice drop, and well worth giving it a go. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for my next review. Catch you later.